everybody. Welcome back. Okay. This parchment. Oh, I didn't look. I meant to look at the little dude. Let's look at really quick. I just want to see the baseline stats on those Cathayan like flying horse units. 36, 34. They have 65 damage, 75 charge. Okay, they are 350 each. Oh my god, dude! Like that army, 3 and 4. It's seriously like 15,000 gold or something. Like both armies combined. It's a whole stat line of those things, and then the Terracotta Warriors. 75 charge bonus, 36, 34. Where are the... okay, these. Weapon strength. Okay, so mine are like a little bit stronger if I have Doom Knights. But then we can also get... we're going to have 30 extra weapon damage, so it'll be 110. We can get 10-10 if we beat Cathay, so that'll put us at 54, 46. And then we can use like Warrior Bane, we can use just several different things, and we can use that Metal Magic for like the AoE damage. We can use a bird to like lower their, was it melee attack by 10. So yeah, we can just use a bunch of auras and potentially get them. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. We can throw some big birds in there too. Even these Screechers, they can get charmed attacks, and that lowers melee attack, I think, by like another 10 or something. And they have pretty big bonus to large. It still was going to be less damage, though, per 85 versus the Doom Knights. So the Doom Knights might just be even better, even though these are anti-large. Now, these are heavily piercing, though. The Doom Knights are not. But yeah, we're going to have to go all out to kill those things. But I think getting, like, at least 7 or 8 flying Doom Knights is going to be important.
Vampire of the waves. His gaze upon me.
Okay, Noctilus must have gotten clapped. How much money is this place making? Can I see it, or... oh, there it is, 700 something. Okay, so not amazing, but it can give us that one, again, checkbox that we need. Okay, so we've got that. Oh yeah, this dude.
So what does that squiggle mean? It's Tweakus, but what does it mean? I don't know.
All of their spells will be randomly replaced by another spell. Interesting. Okay. Now, are they immortal? Doesn't say. I'm assuming they are, since they're legendary. Okay, so what do we have here? All spells from Tzeentch are added to Scrolls of Sorcery. All spells from the Lore of Fire are added to Scrolls of Sorcery. Okay, so those are just things that you could get. And then minus 4% cost. How many of these do you have to get to this one? 4. Okay. So I'll leave out some of the worst ones. Seven in the pre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have to literally have all of them. Cataclysm. I don't know what the hell a cataclysm spell is. Okay, so barrier plus 600% for pink horrors. I think we will want some of these exalted pink horrors near the end, because they do pretty heavy damage. 30's not like insane, but like there's a lot of them. There's 80 shooting for 30. Okay, so he moves kind of fast. Increased by an additional 5. Steel Tech research is increased by an additional 25%. Wow. So stealing tech could be pretty good with them. And then they get extra melee attack, defense, and armor-piercing weapon damage. They are still very vulnerable, though. Missile strength's pretty good. Ammo and missile strength. That's legit. Like 50% extra damage. Blue flame explosion, so describes attacks. So assuming that's AoE. Oh, permanently increased by 5, not per turn, but permanently. Yes, that's actually quite good. Okay.
Siege wills it. Mortals, so static, so dull. Let's. Always scheming.
Really? Okay, I guess it's a little bit further than dash.
Physicality is such a prison. Deceiver.
Okay.
Marvelous. Magical. Madness.
Okay, we've got this guy now. So just get rid of one of these guys.
That is the way.
Alright, let's go ahead and fight him.
Forbids this.
So I guess we knock this out, and we need to go actually do the Bretonnian thing, because I want the even if we don't fully complete Bretonnia, I need these Unholy Oaths. I need the 10-10 for the Doom Knights. That's a big buff.
Give to the changer. May he send us his immutable blessings.
Close, really? I mean, they've got a lot of range, but like, sorry, I'll mute that. I mean, this army's pretty legit. Like, this is a very good tier 2. Obviously, it's not like end game. Mutilous Beast, like, it is really good. I mean, the extra 8 melee attack everywhere is quite nice. Maybe I do want one of those for the main army, just for the extra 8 melee attack, if nothing else. I just wish you, like, you got something other than the flamers. Oh, sorry. Let me move that up. There we go. Alright, let's fight him. Actually, let's off of him. We'll put that on him. It's a bigger surface area, and he already has all those other auras. So I'm already going to be positioning him, ideally, as such. Yeah, the problem is he can't hit flying units. I mean, that's like one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Like I said before, like, fight-wise, because, again, I can't lightning strike it. I can't have any reinforcements myself. And somehow I've got to match this, like, you know, 15,000 gold worth of, like, almost literally all tier 4, tier 5 units. At least the reinforcements. And the main army is kind of no joke, too. Like, they have the high-level infantry, though, with the archers and the spears, which those are easier to deal with, I think, because they're infantry, and I can still use spells on them very effectively. But those lower entity count, like high armor flying units, are the big problem. Okay.
Thaumaturgic power! Begin the soul hunt! We are the cunning.
I can't believe it's only turned 35. I think a lot's happening in this campaign. I don't know. I was reading, like, people that are, like, you know, just hating on this. I think Legend of Total War, you know, is talking about, like, oh, you know, this expansion's a failure, and everyone's looking at sales and all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. I mean, people think what they think. If the message out there is, you know, overwhelmingly negative, like it is about everything in society, which is so annoying and frustrating. There's so much good stuff going on out there. People just have such a negative outlook on everything. People are just so, like, I just feel like they just are, it just feels so entitled. I know it's like an overused word, but it's like, Jesus, guys, like, when I grew up, we had, like, fucking Super Mario, which, I mean, I don't know, which is a fine game, but it's like, man, I think it was a good DLC. I mean, literally just this guy's campaign. People are saying, oh, well, it's a Lord pack. It's not a new, like, faction pack. I'm like, this guy basically is a new faction. Like, yes, it does have some units, but, like, the way that it plays, the interactions, I mean, it has however many quest battles, like 7 quest battles with it. Possibly more. Oh, I still do have that one quest battle, too, I think, that I can do for, like, his, the guy's, like, special weapon or something. I can't remember. But anyways, it's like, I think it's good. And then you get 2 other things. I mean, think about, like, a normal faction pack. You're gonna get, historically, like, 4 legendary lords. This one has 3. You're getting, like, new units, new quest battles. So, like, and I mean, it is expensive. It's 2023. Everything costs more. I realize that sucks, but, like, they have to pay their employees more. They have to pay more to ship it. Like, that just is a reality of these times. And it's like, really, dude? It's every... How often do we get an expansion? 6 months? It's like, oh, it's $10 more in 6 months. It's like... I mean, I don't even know how much that is, like, per month. It's like $2 more, $1.75 a month or something more money that you'd have to save to be able to afford the $10 spike in DLC. I think people just like being outraged about stuff, honestly. People just, it's easy to fall in love with being negative because it just makes you feel empowered. I feel like that's what it is for a lot of people. Okay. We can try out this firestorm and see what happens. What are we talking about here? That seems a little wimpy for the cost. Run, 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 run. Dude, are we gonna get sniped out again? Run! Jesus. Ah! Okay, well, I guess he's wounded for another 5 turns. My God. Okay, well. Those gunner units, I think, just stun locked him. Guess maybe I just disrespected that range too much. Alright, let's just run at him. Well, thank God he's invulnerable. Oh, oops. Yes, now that is power. Yeah, fortunately, he's not absolutely integral for what's going on here. But yeah, we gotta respect those gunpowder units, man. That was intense. Who's left? Oh, are these unbreakable? I'm assuming so.
Obliterate these pawns!
Yeah, that is definitely a thing, that metal magic is extremely close range. So having to walk up to fire if they have gunpowder units, that's like kind of twice I've disrespected the gunpowder units. I think that's how they blew me up. Yeah, I've got a lot of reserve. Getting the some exalted pink horrors would probably be good, just so I can get into that magic faster, because I just have so much. I get a lot of value out of that 20% permanent replenishment. There is an upgrade that gives normal pink horrors that too. But, like, we're getting quite a bit of money. I mean, they dash, so they're all dead. I just have to kill these because they're unbreakable. Okay. We got to keep an eye on the times. I do have to leave. You have to call it an episode about at an hour, possibly a little bit shorter. Okay, so, I mean, that was just a massacre. It didn't matter. I should have just run at him from the start. Like, I just wanted to soften him up with the magic. So that Fires of Tzeentch, it takes for, it's like a, what, 5-second cast, and then the animation is like an additional 3 seconds. Then it's random, like, 3 very small little vortexes that don't move very fast, so. I was not super impressed with that. I mean, our next few fights should be really easy, so I don't think we'll need the replenishment. Oh, I could have just teleported too. Like, why did I not just ambush him? I don't know. It's my first episode of the day, so yeah, that was a mistake. Should have just ambushed. Now, would it actually be faster just to get this port? It's actually not a port. Okay. So I think just beelining down here. Now, if they have like 220 stacks sitting here, maybe it's a problem, but I think we still probably beat them. If I dash. Okay, once we get to level 15, I think we'll be able to upgrade into a big bird. Okay, so yeah, that was underwhelming. We'll try Infernal Gate. I think this is just a stationary one, which could be good on like sieges.
Power to me.
Yeah, our replenishment's pretty good. Okay, so we've got that.
I serve the eagle.
Yeah, just coming down here. And then this dude.
Servant of the Wind Lord.
Oh,
Step too far.
I didn't think about that.
Of change.
So these guys are kind of protecting my...
Herald of change. Change is inevitable.
Where I recruit now is infested by these guys. So I've either got to kill them or I've got to get peace with them. They tried to get peace with me earlier. Maybe I can get peace with them. They're kind of strong, but...
A negotiation. How about
What, didn't
this?
they ask for peace earlier?
I let you talk, then we do.
Huh. Okay. Maybe I should have taken that earlier. I didn't think about that. I was just thinking, okay, these elves are like...
Deny.
here.
A step too far.
So I could just come over here and like recruit on this edge. Maybe near these elves.
Change beckons.
Let me see here.
Destiny calls us here.
How expensive are these things? Oh, nice. They're only 2 turns. Yes. Okay. That's very good for us. Okay, I was afraid they're going to be a 3-turn unit, but they're only 2, which is great. Oh, and the bird's only 2. Wow. Okay. It's about 3,000 per, so it's still expensive, which is about what I expected. Hold up. Does it have... Oh, I didn't realize that. When did they get Elemental Mastery? Was that a tech, or do they just naturally come with that? So they get Glean Magic, and they get like an extra use, which basically steals magic from the enemy. Then I get like free firestorms, free gateways. Huh.
For the Raven God.
let's do,
Lord Conjurer.
what's that upgrade? I was upgrading this to eventually get a Mutalisk Beast. Alright, I guess let's just... pop over here. Then we'll try to pop over again next turn. Okay, so we're still waiting on Soul Grinders. Okay. We've moved all of them. I think, can I also... I think I can't get any more those heroes. No.
No!
Okay. Let's go with that. So we get a tier 3. We can hire some of those iridescent horrors if we want to, those heroes. I don't think we really need them, but... Okay. And then do we want to keep doing this tech? This? I guess that's fine. Like, the birds... I kind of want to do those. Piercing Screams, if I do want to get like a Screamer just for the charmed attacks for that battle, that could be good. Giving the bird a lot of free spells seems pretty legit though too. But, okay. Alright. But we do want to help the experience, like get to a higher level of experience so we can get to the red zone in the middle tree. So we have tier 7 units and we get those extra bonuses.
I don't think I've been you yet.
Oh, you ran over the period. That made it so much better. I don't think I've been you yet. You know? Sounds a lot more menacing. People trying to ambush me? Battle Masters, okay.
The Raven soars, changing all under its wing.
Huh. Did we beat him? What could they have? Demigryphs, maybe? I mean, Carl is up top. My units are a little dinged up here. We don't have, like, great dueling spells with Zeech. I mean, I guess I can shoot the bolts at him from a distance. Alright, let's take him.
Such prismatic splendor. Jab.
I don't know what you're smoking, Carl. How do you possibly think you're gonna win this? Alright. Seriously, I mean, Carl himself is strong, but it's like these other units are just gonna get worked.
Slaves to darkness. 'Tis destiny. Warriors of Zinch. It is destiny. Warriors of Zinch. Slaves to darkness. 'Tis destiny. Warriors of Zinch. Slaves to darkness. 'Tis destiny. Warriors of Zinch. 'Tis destiny. Warriors of Zinch. 'Tis destiny. Warriors of Zinch. 'Tis destiny. 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 'Tis d
lot of spears. This would be fine. We can use these to kind of charge in the back here.
Men of the North!
Oops.
Army of the Dark Gods! Warriors of Sinch! Embrace the forbidden! Glorious mutilation!
Wow, that did like 0 damage to him. What?
Warriors of Sinch! Move on them!
Oh, it's only a limited time. Okay, I see.
Warriors of Sinch! Embrace the forbidden! Spreading corruption! Where chaos commands!
Yo, yo, careful with that friendly fire, bruh. The heck is... Oh, it's wagon mortars. I didn't realize that. Okay. Okay, so I think they will get to run, but and I still have so much, like, it's just like untapped power reserve here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not flame into our own people here. Where the heck? No. Oops. I was wanting to fire on these guys. They're like, oh, you mean fire on the one that's like trapped in here in the middle of all your other units? It's actually not what I meant. Yeah, just kill all these things, man. What? It's taking so long. Let me just test this out. Like, what does this do? Okay. I guess, are we injured at all? I guess we might as well. I mean, those Forsaken are putting up, like, even way bigger numbers than the Halberds. I mean, they do hit much harder as far as, like, weapon damage. They just don't have the armor. Or the anti-large. Yeah, against lightly armored, just, like, tier 1 units, the Forsaken are so strong.
Sigmar forbids this.
What? I thought I was supposed to get extra movement after winning a battle. Oh no, that's I guess my main army.
Is mine.
That's the downside, I guess. One of the downsides. I can't chase him.
A boon from
Okay.
master.
Alright. Got that.
Is pleased.
Get up on this beach here.
Winner, winners. Eagle soar. We sail.
Yeah, we should be able to crush that.
Not likely.
Okay, and then do.
A changeling.
Cannot quite hit like Haggrave from here.
I know not why the others hate my tricks so. I only seek to reduce their gullibility.
Ha!
Pandemonium is my name. Such plots.
Okay. I mean, that place is just done. Just haven't built anything. I wonder what happens if I attack that. I don't even know.
A delight awaits.
Obviously, we want to go for Haggrave. They don't even have the special building? There's like a Dark Elf port or something there that was like kind of big time. There's like a mountain or something. Where'd these guys go? These Norskins.
No. No.
Ran over there or something? Okay.
The great conspirator foresees your fate. Following the changing winds.
Okay.
Gaze upon me. I serve.
Okay, so that's pretty good money. So yeah, it gives him 100% extra income. Okay, so that's Trickster Cult. And are we supposed to get the sack on this? Ravaging Host, Tier 5 loot buddy. Okay, make sure we get the right one. Okay. Alright, and then...
I bring Azurian's fire. Infused by Hoet's wisdom.
Jeez, yeah, they got a lot of stuff going on there. Alariel.
Alariel.
So there's Eagle Gate, Griffin Gate. She's got a 20 sitting there. Oh, so she can summon eagles? Okay, I don't know how she got those buffs, but sure.
Chosen of Isha.
I'm gonna save change. Okay, and then they added an extra one here. So I thought it used to just be one gate here. I guess there are 4. Okay. She's gonna be kind of difficult to fight. The rest of this stuff, I don't think is that bad. It's like fighting, yeah, like it's that 40 on 20 and a siege that could be tricky.
Master of high magic.
Dude, they have like 520 stacks or something at least. Tyrion's army. I guess, yeah, Slaanesh just got annihilated up here. Slaanesh feels a lot weaker.
Magic in purest.
I've played a couple of campaigns there. It just, I'm pretty sure they nerfed the hell out of your, the Confederation thing that he has. That mechanic. The whole Force Confederation, like, that's so powerful. Or Force Vassalization. And it's just really difficult to balance around it. Like, you just have to nerf the hell out of it. So right now, it feels like it takes, like, 20 turns. I mean, it's like minimum 10 turn cooldown on it. But to actually, like, get enough influence. I think the biggest thing is they gave, like, every faction, every building, like, anti-corruption, it feels like. And it's, like, a lot more resistance to, seductive influence since the release of the game. Huge problem with Slaanesh 2 is they just have like virtually no local recruitment capacity. Like they have almost nothing that gives you extra. So you're recruiting like 2 or maybe 3 units a turn, and they don't have any bonuses to global or any way to like hire stuff from abroad. So when you move abroad, like you can charm enemy units, but they get them back at the end of the turn. I think they should let you keep it permanently if you charm it and just like increase the cost. But you can't have more than 20 units in your army. I think that would be interesting. So like you can steal their stuff, but if you already have 20 units, then you can't have more. Or maybe you could steal more for an expensive price, but at the end of the battle you would have to choose which unit you want to get rid of. I think that would be a lot cooler. So that would allow you to keep a more diverse army. And if they need to balance it by doing other debuffs, like you can only have up to 4 enemies, kind of like what you do with allied units,
Who shall I be
that would be cool. But yeah, just really playing into that diversity and being able to scavenge and take units from the enemy but keep them would help out a lot with the recruitment situation. Or if you could hand off units from the cult to your main armies that decay. I mean, obviously you're supposed to be using a lot of the cult armies. So maybe that's why they make it very difficult to recruit power units from abroad. I don't know. It just feels like it needs a little bit of love. And he is one of my favorite factions to carry. It is. However it wants to identify. But I like the units, I like the lore, like I like the vibe, the voice lines, everything about it is great. It's just, and he's a really strong fighter. It's just, and you can do okay in that campaign. It's a very difficult start position too. Not like right at the very beginning, but like Alarielle and these other high elves, once they start getting 1 or 2 20 stacks, it's very easy to backdoor N'Kari. He doesn't have very good defenses. And he really relies on those high tier buildings to get to your high tier units. So I think maybe instead of just like full vassalization, like get military alliance, but make it easier to get it with enemies. Nice. Ha! Just so, and just like give you more alliance points and things like that, just so that you can, and maybe he has the ability or he can pay extra to recruit more from like allied units and stuff like that. That would be fun. Maybe he could add 6 or whatever. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential there. He just maybe needs a little bit of love. Okay. Okay, so which magic is most powerful, do I think? Beast is really good. Death is really good. Life is really good. I mean, funnel magic also, just more magic. But we have so much to begin with. Let's do Beast. You have to think about how many good spells they have, too, because you're going to lose some of these spells. Beast and Death, I feel, have several good spells.
If only the master would let me be him for a moment. Bringing bedlam.
Okay. So we got that. Let's go ahead and get some Big Bird stuff here. I feel like Lord of Change would be very nice.
Change is progress.
Alright, let's see who will pay us.
Overlord.
Heralds of Alarielle or Ancestral Throng. Ancestral Throng. Yeah. This is a loincloth from prehistoric times. God. Alright,
I'm not much for words, but I'm pretty nifty with an axe.
no, there is no way they do a defensive alliance with me. Okay. Maybe the elves will pay us something.
Itching for fresh.
You have caused untold harm.
Don't think you can make up for it.
Yeah, but y'all still pay me to go to war with Daggeron, right?
Ariel's will.
Okay. So, you hate me, but I can take care of some stuff for you.
The
Alright.
deceiving horror.
Close victory. Am I gonna have time for this battle? 50 minutes. I think we can do it. Now, I'm trying to think, do I hire a lord here and just go ahead and global in Big Bird? Like 4 turns on the Big Birds? Possibly, yeah. I could also get the knights. I'm kind of wondering if the birds would be better at fighting. I think I need a mixture of the knights and the birds. Because, like, the birds, like, every attack with the bird is going to knock out one of their little sky knights, but you don't have as much armor or survivability. But you're a single entity, so you're not going to fall. So I think just, like, sprinkling in fall as easily as, like, individual knight units. So I feel like sprinkling in
Sinch's chosen scribes.
like maybe 3 birds and 7 knights or something like that might be the what we want to do, and just like one of these just for the debuff. How much HP do these have? They're pretty good. Those are probably actually better at fighting. They also have poison. So those might actually be better. And pretty heavy armor piercing, too. This might be better than Lords of Change or whatever. 54 armor seems like a really weird number. But, okay. I don't think I've seen this battle yet. I haven't done a lot of Dark Elf fighting in Warhammer 3. Okay. So there's not a tower right here, though. These Forsaken actually take out the gate faster than the ogres, so I could probably get rid of the ogres at this point. But these flamers are like alright, but not great compared to just something like the Lords of Change. They just have a lot of free magic. And they're like actually okay fighters, because these things are just like awful in combat. I think my okay.
Everywhere at once. Ready for war. Take aim. That is
Tzeentch, Kadan, Spirit. How often does this change? Is it every battle? What is... Okay, so I can walk through that, right? Or is that an additional gate?
Awaiting orders. Weapons drawn.
Wow, like nobody is gonna meet me on the gate. Okay. Yeah, after what? After I use the spell, it gives me another one or something?
Finger of sickness. For the Warhammer. Blue scribes. The cult is ready. This is right.
Whoa, what? I can't go through that period. Okay, I didn't realize that. So that's why they don't care.
We bring madness.
Sure, go around this little weird side entrance that...
Yes, General. Understood.
Okay, that's not great.
It is done. Ugas assaulting.
Where's that coming from? Not. Let's just make this its own separate thing.
Shall we? Yes. We do that. I wish I could.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, it changes everything.
Cast something. Shall you smile us left?
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good spell. Uh-oh, we gotta, okay. Those bolt dudes do some serious damage.
What was that? Lines of power. Lead that way. Follow. Yes. We are the cult. Tuga, blade. Nurgle's command. Perish in eldritch flame. It is done. Akatatas, yeah!
How are they activating? I guess because did their units die and cause that to trigger too? Their passive?
Nurgle's command. They die. What? Plague and pus. The love of Nurgle. Azure Arcanologists. Quickly! Quickly! The perfect plague. The perfect plague. I wish I could cast them. A schemer horn! What did you think? Tuga, blade. Most prudent. Slaughter them. Cast something! Shall you spy us left? Moving! Air taste burn! Magic!
What is this? Oh. Okay, it does virtually nothing, but cool.
I go. Plague Weaver! Moving!
Where's their lord? Oh, there's not even a lord here. Yeah. I mean, it should be over pretty soon, right? Like, yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's a pretty cool little mechanic. as you get all these spells, but I mean, it's interesting. I guess there's a high chance you're going to get at least one kind of useful spell for a situation. It'd be cool if you got bonuses for just like rapid fire spells, or I mean, I guess they do get a lot of discounts, right? So like eventually, if you get all the discounts, they're probably getting like what 40% discount or something. If there's 10, there might be more than that. 50% discount. Because yeah, it's like you have the randomness, but you have to have some kind of benefit to the randomness to offset the consistency that you're not going to have. You just may not have the spell that you really want at the time that you want it. Okay, so we'll figure out what we want to do next time. I think, again, I probably just want to hire just a ward here and use my global to get some of these other things that are going to take like 4 turns globally. I'm not sure how many. I think I probably have at least 4 global slots. And then maybe we use all of these for Tzeentch Knights, because them being a high level is important, so that we can get into the red tree and they get the bonuses. What kind of bonuses do they get in the red tree? Okay, so not huge for the kind of fight we're gonna have. We get 12 armor, 6 leadership, so yeah, not phenomenal. We will get the Seer of Destiny for a little extra melee, so it'll be okay, but just having higher levels anyways is going to increase their stats. So, probably go for the Doom Knights. The bird, it really doesn't matter the level on those things. Like, it's okay, but, you know, you're mostly getting them for the caster elements, and they're always going to have those spells no matter what. So I guess we can first recruit the Knights, get however many we can get, 4 or 5 of those, and then hand them off, and then go for the birds. Because like the most important thing are these Knights, I think, for combating, winning that quest battle, and then probably at least a few birds, and maybe some soul grinders, maybe like 2 or 3 soul grinders, because those can kind of stand below and fire up on them, and also they can fire at the terracotta Knights and hopefully do some pretty good damage. The pink horrors probably will do more, because there's like 80 pink horrors that would be firing on those terracotta Knights, which actually could melt them pretty quickly with the exalted pink horrors, I hope. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you next time.